Why, hello there! Welcome back, everybody, to 2B2T. We are here with 557 other people on top of the Oracle with some wonderful friends that need to say hello. Goodbye. And it's raining, which is always wonderful. So, you may ask, what are we doing up here? Well, we're a little jealous of the event we went to with the other the other team leaders. And I guess you may have seen that episode where they had this fancy meeting hall and all of that. And I figured, you know what? We haven't finished the top of the Oracle yet. We haven't finished hardly, a lot of the Oracle. There's a lot to do. But what if we were to put a cool looking meeting room hall structure up at the top? Oh, how nice. Oh, guys, you're so friendly. Yeah, you guys go fight each other. Did I bring torches? I have a feeling that... No, I didn't. I already know I didn't. Never mind. I have failed! So anyways, okay, yes, quit bouncing around here. I'll put this on so you don't have to bounce around everywhere. It is the bad thing about the elytra. If you keep it on and you're trying to build, sometimes you just end up going every which direction. Oh my goodness, look at all the friends over there. Just wonderful, right? Do I have to wait till it's daytime so that I can do some basic work here? Come on. Get rid of the rain. Stop raiding. Where is the daytime? It is just completely black out here. There's not even stars. Well, I think that's because I turned on... Oh, yeah, I remember. When we went to the meeting, we were asked to turn off the clouds because evidently that is one way you can locate a place, is through the cloud patterns. Just like if you see a lot of bedrock, you can locate the place because every Minecraft world has the same bedrock pattern. And so if you see enough of the pattern in an area, you can deduce through, I'm sure, some mods and algorithms and programming, exactly where that bedrock exists in the world. Which is crazy to think about, that someone would go through the effort to do that, right? Because that's a lot of effort to do that. All right, now what do we want to do here? Well, I think we want to start with this. Yeah, we're going to cover this. Probably should have went the other way. There's less mobs. Hey, look at that. Hey, there's sunshine. All right, that'll solve our mob problem. Maybe we can get some of this lit up before the next night, right? I mean, there is that hope. Yeah. Listen, buddy. I'm trying to be nice here. Fall off. Come on, what do you guys have? There's a sneak or something? Oh my goodness. Come on, get out of here. You too. Yeah, I'm talking. Get out of here. Alright, good. Let me work in peace. Alright, so the plan is that I am going to build a large room here. So this is going to be where the wall is of the room. And it is going to be a great hall with a meeting room structure in it and stuff like that. So that is my plan. Of course, I would run out. Haha. So we have flooring to do. We have all kinds of stuff to put into place. Did we bring a... blind? I thought I brought wood. Well, okay, a little bit of wood. Let's get the floor in place and get some lights and all of that type of stuff. So I just want a temporary chest. Blackstone, these are obsidians. No, that's blackstone. I don't want blackstone. I want the obsidian. You guys can go away. Obsidian. Alright, and then we're gonna whiz down a direction. Let me see which direction. I want to go this way. Oh, I took my wings off. Let's go down here, get some smooth stone to set the floor. Okay. Maybe some torches if there are any down here. Alright. Torches. There's no torches. Wow. So much for that. But there is plenty of smooth stone. Because we were AFK here previously. And making a bunch of it. There we go. That should be enough to... Well, probably not, but... we can pretend! Let's get some torches, too. I know there's a whole shoulder of torches. Because it's gonna be night before we get this place finished. Shh. Alright, I believe they are here. Aha! Torches! Very good, very good. Oh, good. We need the block of coal. You may ask why, but I won't tell you. It's a secret. What else do I need from here? Oh, yeah, I wanted some extra rockets. I believe there's some indoors, because otherwise... we're gonna... Look, there were torches right here. Alright, well, you know. Okay, so there's no rockets in here, right? I thought there was a... There was a couple rockets sitting around somewhere that I could escond. Alright, well, let me get rockets. Let me get organized. Put a floor in. Get this organized. I have 6 rockets. It's plenty to get up to our supply here. Close supply. And then I will be back and we will get this thing designed. Look at this. We've got somebody AFK here. It's probably rather. Yeah. Fenstar was here. Oh, hey. Well, that's interesting. 215. How did we miss that? Like, we'll have to look up who this Fenstar is. I mean, obviously just a base hunter. It's curious of what he found, if he explored the whole thing, if maybe he borrowed some stuff, which is fine. I mean, we've got a lot of supplies. But anyways, alright, I'll be right back. Alright, we are just mapping out a floor, but we have an update. So we went to get rockets, you know, right over there. You can't see it at our powder farm. And Rather was AFK there. There was a sign. Someone has been to the base. It's Fenstar. So, or Fentsar. I'm gonna say it right. It's not Fentstar. It's Fentsar. Yeah, that's it. Anyways, you can see he's here at the base. So we said hi. We've been talking for a while. He seems like a pretty cool guy. We're gonna give him the opportunity. He has a stash that he found, so he's gonna travel to the stash and transport it here. I'm gonna pearl him back and forth as he does that. But so yeah, so we have a new member. It's cool. You know, I mean, as we progress, obviously, you know, people are going to find the base occasionally, right? Whether it's through something that I do and give, clues as to where the base is in my videos by accident. I've done that. Or it's just through exploration, like Wet Bones. It was just pure random as far as I know, because I had just barely gotten here and started building, and she showed up. So in any case, it's going to happen, and we're going to continue to grow. We actually have several new members that are joining us um, here in just the past few days, in fact, which is pretty cool. Cool and sometimes scary a little bit, because you want to trust people, and so you assume that the good nature of individuals, and go, okay, yep, we're going to be fine. And most of them are, of course, but you never know. There's also sometimes the individuals that they seem good, they seem nice, but then you find out that, oh well, they had ulterior motives, whatever those may be. Usually, scouting out places to rob and grief and stuff like that. So, but it's 2B2T, so those things are to be expected, right? So, anyways, Fent Sar is here as part of the base, so happy to have him for now. He's going to set up a little spot to build and go from there and have a place to call home while he goes out and explores. It sounds like primarily he's an explorer, likes to go base and stash hunting, which is cool. We've got several other members that do that. And sometimes you just need a place to call home. That's all. And so happy to provide that for those that, either find us and have that desire, or those that we invite. Because some people I've invited from the videos, they've reached out to me. Some people have been invited by my team members because they met them in Spawn or hung out with them, things like that. So, we will continue to be the friendly group. I don't want to grow the group too big. Ultimately, I actually have a goal when it comes to the group on 2B2T. I don't mind a lot of members, although, the more members you get, the more risk you have, right? Naturally, that's just to be expected. So what I'm thinking is that eventually, this base here, as long as it doesn't get griefed and stuff, will become kind of a hub. And we'll invite people, or people will find us and whatnot, and we'll grow the team, and they can build around here and use the farms and the supplies and do things like that. And then eventually, and we've actually, some of us core members have already been doing this, we've been scouting out a new base location, right? Because we know at some point this base will fall. It's 2B2T, right? So we've been scouting out a new location somewhere, and what I'm thinking is that we'll have a primary base, which will always be like either this one or another place if this one gets griefed, where we start over, and that's where most of the members will be that join us. And hopefully they'll take care of it, and of course I will always be here as well to continue expanding and stuff. And hopefully they'll take care of it and treat it right and all of that, and it'll last a long time. But then at the same time have a different base that will be built out that'll be kind of like, I don't want to say a secret base, but it'll be a base for select members that come and build and stuff like that. Won't be open to just anybody in the group. And I think that's a fair thing to do, right? Sometimes it's hard to know, all right, well, what can you do? What do you want to do on a server like this, where PvP, griefing, thievery, stuff that's normally not allowed on servers is allowed, and you want to, it's not that I'm trying to make a name for myself or anything like that on the server. I prefer to stay, hidden and anonymous, if you know what I mean. But obviously, I'm publishing videos, of my base, which in most cases is like a huge red flag of why would you do such a thing? That somebody's going to find your base because you've got it on YouTube and whatnot. And and of course, I'm sure I've made plenty of mistakes along the way where smart people, are able to figure out where the base is because of what they see. Yeah, it's gonna happen. And of course, there have been a couple incidents where I've leaked the coords, and then some good people have, said, "Hey, on that video, you accidentally showed your coords," and I'd go fix the video and edit it before there were too many views. But it still gets out. Someone takes a screenshot of it, and then it's the wrong person, and they sell your coords or something for gear or whatever, or they use it to bribe, to force you into a bribe of, hey, I won't sell your coords if you give me blah 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 and stuff like that. I know those things happen. So, it is what it is, but I think that might be a smart play to where, have a large base where, people are building, people are having fun, enjoying it, they can call it home, as needed, stuff like that. But then at the same time, have a location where, maybe there's a special project going on or special projects, stuff like that. It's just the same concept of like, we have a lot of materials here. I mean, because of the farms and stuff and some of the stashes that we found. But we've collected a lot of stuff. And while most of it is considered as just building supplies, and, there's a lot of players that wouldn't really be interested in that, there's some gear too and stuff. That's where people are more interested. But it's the same concept of, well, don't keep all your eggs in the same basket. So that's why, as mentioned before in videos, I have stashes throughout the server that I have gone and set up, because I know at some point I'll lose everything here. I might be able to, escape with some of it, in a mass exodus before it gets destroyed or whatnot. But I have enough in stashes to where I could start over, and I'm not starting from scratch. I have building supplies, I have kits and materials, so it's like, all right, well, if something bad happens and we lose everything, it's not that I'm starting from scratch and I have to start over and all of that kind of stuff. So, anyways, this episode was supposed to be about me building a big meeting room. And I am working on it. I've only been working on it for about an hour, and then got pulled in by Fentsar with his discovery of our base, which is cool. Always welcome friendly people. But anyways, I'm going to keep building on this. It'll either be in the next episode, or either an extension of this one that you'll see the finishing touches. But the goal is that the level down below, I'm going to put a glass angled wall all the way around, and I'm going to create a huge garden. That's the goal. So trees, plants, dirts, plural dirts, all of that. Of course, we've got to put our elevator system in from below, which I should work on here probably fairly soon, because as soon as I start closing all of this out, there'll be no way to get in here. I'll have to make some landing platforms too. But that's what'll happen down below this. And then on this level right here that I'm building, which is almost at the world height, right there's pretty much world height, just slightly above that. That's not permanent. I just put that platform there just to make sure I was aware of how much room I had left to build. And so that's how much room I have. So anyways, this level will be a giant conference room, kind of like a trophy room as well at the same time, a large signboard where all of the visitors and members, or all the members, we have a visitor board in the hall over there, but all the members, can place their mark. We'll put banners of everybody that has their personal banners, as well as ally banners. We'll probably invite allies here at some point for some meetings. Now that we have some allies, we'll probably invite them here to say, hey, why don't you come? Let's meet up. Things like that. So that is the goal. I'm going to build up kind of like a wall that's partially high around this, and then we'll put a top on it. I'm going to do a combination of glass and gold and stuff like that. We'll make it pretty neat. And that will complete the top of our structure. I know some of the members are already down below building in the rooms that we set up in the previous vid, where they've got some ideas of what they want to put in their personal rooms. So it's kind of like a personalized area, crew quarters, I guess. Giant quarters, but crew quarters. So they're working down there. And then, of course, we still got to do all of our infrastructure and everything else we want to do in our giant engines. The only reason I haven't started on the engines and the fusion drives and all of that I've talked about in the past is because of materials. We've been using baritone to mine copper and then smelt up the copper and stuff, so we're working because I need a lot of it. And then I really wish the server would update to the 1.21 build materials, because then you get all of the different copper stuff, like the trap doors and the see-through blocks, everything that you see from the trial chambers, right? Really cool materials. Plus you get tuft blocks, all of the different crafting from tuft blocks, which is actually my favorite block in the game, is the new tuft blocks. I really like it. I like the sound of it when you're walking on it. I like the look of it. All of that. It's really nice. So anyways, since I don't have those materials, that'll be future, whenever, whether it's a year from now, 2 years from now. I don't know what the plan is to actually get the server updated. It'll take a while, I'm sure, because there's a lot of different things that have to be prepared and protected against, especially the new Pearl mechanics of how it loads chunks. That's probably creating a cause for concern of how do you bypass that, because otherwise the server would need to load, literally hundreds of thousands of chunks because of all the different pearls and pearl paths and everything that exist in the data. So that would be a total nightmare for the server to handle, and obviously it wouldn't. I think even a supercomputer would probably struggle with that. Anyways, I've been yammering enough. I'm going to continue building. We will see you probably in the next episode. I think this one's already really long. We will continue to build, and that's where the next episode will come together, where you get to see the progress on this, as well as final design elements and planning and stuff. So I really appreciate it. Thank you for joining, everybody. Look forward to interacting with you in your comments. Always appreciate it, and thank you for helping to grow my channel. It's been an amazing journey here on 2B2T, especially with my YouTube channel and growing that. Excited to see, to hit maybe past 2,000 subscribers in the next few months. We're growing quite quickly, with almost 200 a month, it seems like. So very, very possible, and that's exciting for me. So because this is my hobby, my pastime, it's what I enjoy doing. If I lived in the city, or lived in the country, which is a future dream, I probably wouldn't be on as much because I would be outdoors a lot more. But I'm in a big city, and unless I need to go out shopping or want to go out and eat, there's lots to do, but I'm not a city person, never have been, and yet I live in a giant city, which is contradictory. But anyways, all right, we'll see you in the next episode. Take care, everybody.